Hi, everybody. Welcome to Wow Women of Worth. I'm this afternoon together with Diana. Good afternoon, Diana. How are you doing?
Hi everyone.
Hi, Diana. I'm so happy having you because, anyway, life is so busy these days, and this is something we are going to discuss soon. And I really wanted to have you during these times because you are really a wow woman in the sense that you are wow inside out. So helping women, other women, and trying to be strong from yourself first of all. So for who doesn't know me, I am Marianna. I'm founder CEO at Wow Women of Worth, and this year is going to be the third year we are launching our Wow Festival, which is called Walk to Talk. Women that do what they say. So they are there, that they are trying to make things happen. It doesn't mean that they have to kill themselves, but they try their best really to make things happen. And this year we are portraying the theme "I am human" for women that actually have to realize the fact that we are no machines, and we are the first ones that are treating ourselves as machines, and trying to first of all, also because we are talking about a lot of about artificial intelligence, we really want to say I'm human. So don't ask me with the prompts like you do with the chat GPT or whatever to ask me for questions. I am human, so I need to switch off at a time. I'm not always on. So I really want to discuss, the series of live interviews is to have views from other women which are in business, women themselves in personal life with their challenges. So it'd be great to know about your experience, how you inspire other women, and yeah. Tell us first of all a little bit more what you do, Diana, and how you help women with your business.
Right. So I'm a qualified nutritionist and a hypoxia coach. There's still a lot of people that never heard of hypoxia, even though it's been around for 25 years. It's a very sophisticated method that was founded by a sports scientist from Austria, Dr. Egger. And we do some exercise on special machines where we also stimulate the body with vacuum. So it's all very holistic. It's not painful. It's very gentle. You do a 30 minutes workout on a machine while the vacuum is helping the lymphatic system and circulation. So that's what I've been doing for the last 15 years. And I also coach people on nutrition, on well-being, healthy eating, and all of that. I'm based in Southwest London now, but previously I started my career with hypoxia in Harrods. That was 15 years ago, and then I had my business in Knightsbridge for many years, but the pandemic brought me to work from my local area, from my home studio.
Fantastic. Anyway, I had the honor and the pleasure. I really thank you for inviting me to your studio back in December. And yeah, I must say it's an experience, and yeah, I loved it, and I really found, as you said, a very gentle way how to exercise, and it is very, very effective from the first session. And so for this reason, I guess, so because you're telling me that you've been working for 15 years with the company, so what do you think the reason why this kind of technology is really suiting the needs of the women? What is really the problem that women needs, and your company, the company you portray the technology with, supporting them to reach their goals?
So first of all, when are reaching out to me and they booking themselves in for a consultation, usually they concern with their weight. So there is already a lot of pressure on women just to look slim all the time. And of course, we want to feel good and look good. And when you feel like you're a bit overweight or your digestive system is compromised and you feel bloated all the time, you don't feel well. So this is where women are reaching out and coming to see professionals like me. Over the years, I observed this very much with women, and there is a lot of pressure on women. And this topic, when Mariana, you first approached me and explained the topic of like that we sometimes not human and treating ourselves as machines, it is very, very relevant, because I see this with my clients all the time. And for those that are watching now and that have been to my clinic and my studio, even in the past, you would already know that I make everybody to slow down, because we're sometimes putting ourselves under even more stress and pressure, and that this is not the way to lose the weight. So it's very important that we do realize that. And I've observed it. I really have observed it over the years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so and basically it's fantastic, because you say that women treating ourselves as machines, but actually, for example, yeah, you use a machine to help a woman. So that is really the fantastic thing, that eventually we have to realize that the machines have to help us to be able to do what we're doing or we like to do. Instead, we are doing what they are supposed to do, in the sense, in the principle. What I mean by this is the fact that machines, like we're talking about technology, in this case, artificial intelligence that is helping professionals, with the use of all supports from, marketing, legal work, tax work, which is great, but they are machines. What we do instead looks like we are working for them sometimes, in the sense that we are so connected, and
we become slaves. We do become slaves to the machines. I noticed it myself with since I've been working for myself for many years, and I have to promote my business, and we've got social media, and I observed it on myself. I sometimes have to poke myself, like, Diana, what are you doing? Like, you can't be answering messages on 3 different platforms at once and try to have a conversation with somebody at the same time. And actually, my husband, he is really good at reminding me this, because many times I'm sitting there with him in the evening and we're enjoying watching a bit of news, or, watching a movie. And I will have the tendency to always check my phone, who emailed, who messaged, and I want to get on it straight away, because this is how we became. But it's not the way to live our life. And certainly it's not going to help our health. So that's the main objective.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I mean, there are also men that they are on their phones, so they are laptop. But I think the tendency of the women is much more than men. It's like we taking on, fully. It's like we are missing opportunity. We are not responsive enough to our clients. So I think this is a lot of stress that we are taking on from ourselves. This is the reason why I'm saying, when I'm human, it's like a reminder to ourselves to say, look, this is it. I can't do more than this. I have limits, I have limitations and flaws. So we need to embrace that. And that is the beauty of it. But it's very scary instead, the life, the time we are living, where there is so much pressure. But sometimes if we stop and think, if I'm stopping for a moment, is really the world stopping? I don't think so. Exactly. So we take on.
In the moment, this is where my profession comes in when it comes to nutrition and eating. It's about mindfulness. So we need to eat at the time when we are sitting, and we need to sit to eat, not stand and run around and check the messages at the same time.
You're absolutely right. To me, for a period, yes, I was losing this connection very much. I lost you. Talking about connection. Okay, no, you froze for a moment, so I can see you now.
Yeah,
Can you see me?
It's standing a little. Okay, there is something. Go on. Having trouble connecting, unstable internet connection. Okay. Are we
Okay,
there?
you're back. You're back now. Yeah, cool. No, I totally agree with what you were saying. Basically, we treat the food
I'm waiting
like
for Mariana to come on.
I'm in.
I think she's
I'm
lost the
here.
connection.
I'm here. I lost. She's coming back.
Disappeared as well.
Yes,
This
she
is
is.
technology, so you see, the machine is
okay.
never 100% reliable.
Yeah.
But
So I was
we
saying,
need to focus onto ourselves. So yeah, the human body and mind, we are not a machine, and we should really treat the body with respect. I'm not so sure what's happening. If Mariana is supposed to come back and get me again, I think she's trying to do something. Let's wait until she appears.
Can you see me?
It might be the internet connection.
Oh, yeah. Can you see me now? Hello, I'm here.
It's not the greatest.
I lost the connection, I think. No, as I was saying, it's really a topic which is very important to us at WOW. In fact, when the last event we got at London for the second stop of our relay, Taste Confidence, is actually the way how we promote the connection with ourselves, and through the food and through the connection with the act of eating, really we can. She's back.
Mariana, are we
Here you
on?
are. Yes, we are live again.
Okay, yes. So you see, even the machines are not 100% reliable.
Exactly. So no stress. And let's enjoy, embrace it. No, I was saying that I totally agree with you. Sometimes, especially in Italy, we say I'm having a boccone. A boccone means just a bite of food, and and then I go back to work. Or as you said, we are working in front of the computer, and this is so toxic because we think we are doing two things at one. Even when everybody talks about women, we are good at multitasking, but is this really
good for
healthy? I don't think so, because doing multitasking, yes, you can, wipe your floor while you're on the phone, which are two activities that are disconnected. But if I'm really focusing on something, how can I do something else when this action is demanding my full concentration, my full focus? Is not possible. So that's why the multitasking is when you are doing different things, cleaning while you're talking over the phone, or listen to the music, or listen. But if we're talking about tasks that you're doing simultaneously, I don't believe that is a great thing to do, because it means you are not doing anything properly. You delivering something, but you are not there present with each single task. So that's why, as we were discussing before, this confidence, the event we got as a second stop for our relay in London, it was really the way how we wanted people to connect with themselves. And the act of food, as you said, is really the way how you start smelling, you start looking, you start tasting, you start touching, feeling the consistency. And that is a multisensorial experience that takes you to, if we think about the food, is a pleasure. If instead we are eating just, to nurture ourselves, in the end, is okay. Is feeding, it means that it's giving you the nutrients, but is not giving you the quintessential holistic approach, which is instead what is giving you the pleasure and makes you feeling stronger and empowered, because that is the real power of the food, in my opinion. So according to this experience that you were telling me with your women, so what do you think is your human element which is strong enough that makes you different or makes you able to cope or face or be strong in your life? I'm really keen to know.
Well, I think I have always been like people's person, so some things come kind of natural to me. And I guess that's why I'm in the profession that I work with women one-on-one. So the fact that I work with hypoxia, so my clients need to physically come in, and I see them, and like we can hug each other, kiss each other, and like show our human side, and just always show support, even if it is through emotions. And I'm always very welcoming towards my clients. And like it's when you come here and you see me on regular basis, we almost become like best friends. So then we share and care, and sometimes like we don't always talk about, oh, what did you eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or you need to do this, did you follow my rules? No, we talk about life and generally about stuff happening in people's lives. And I think this is where we are different from men. Women are more easily opening up, but I think that's the human side of it, when we can talk through our emotions. Even if it is something horrible happening in people's lives, things do happen, but it's very important to open up and talk about stuff. And I guess I've learned in my life with my experience to be a good listener, even though sometimes I like to talk about myself as well. Are we still on?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because it just skipped. Yeah, and sometimes it's like give and take.
The sound. I can't hear the sound. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. No. I don't know what happened. Hello? 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 I don't know. You can hear me? You can't hear me. Wow, interesting. Try to log off, log in again. You can't hear me. I don't know what's wrong. I can't hear you. Let's try again. So we are connecting again. I'm shutting down. Let's connect again. I'll see you in a bit.